Right, I turned in the pelts for timber and try and look for raiders' remains. No point getting my companions wet, so we shall stop there just now, people, and we'll have a look at the water. Okay, swim. Finally, there we are. Right.
Here, townsfolk live out their daily lives with hardly a care for anything else. Sometimes I wish we were fortunate enough to be ignored by destiny. Right, there we are. We're going to find Narfi, I suppose.
check to see if he's in the end. Somewhere.
Welcome to the Villamere Inn. If there's anything I can get you, just let me know.
This thing looks comfortable.
Welcome. Let me know if you want anything. Think I got a clean mug around
there it
here
is.
somewhere.
I'll have some
Oh,
milk
Rada,
inside.
Rada, you live among the clouds now,
Let's
dear
save that
Rada.
downtown.
I found Raida's necklace.
Rada, you saw Rada? Did you tell her Narfi cries? Did you tell her Narfi never said goodbye like mother and father?
Sorry, Narfi, she's dead.
Oh no, no. Narfi never got to say goodbye. Now Narfi's all alone. At least Narfi has Rada's necklace. Reminds Narfi of his sister. Thank you for giving this to Narfi.
Quite a difficult climb. Take your time then. It isn't as though the Greybeards are going to complain.
I know,
Someone
but I
must
don't want to
be-
let them down. I guess I better start thinking about it soon.
I think we'll actually head towards Orphan Rock. And down to Riverwood. But there's also those bandits at Valtime Towers. Orphan Rock's quite awkward to get to, so I think we'll go there first. Right. So I thought about going to Gairman's Hall, but I think she'd rather help Zora find her sister, so might as well go to Riverwood via Orphan Rock, so let's go do that. Right. Go to Frosty. Okay, see you later. I have a dagger out there.
Those Republicans never live to see tomorrow.
So there's a hag over here. Yeah.
Fortune smiles on us.
Spriggans. Right. So what the hell is this? Hag raven. Right in the corner, yeah, right. Beam. Right, okay. This is what a wicked looking dagger that is. Oof. Eesh.
That hag raven was a lot tougher than she looked. Probably because she looked like a sweet old lady. Ah, let's get this dagger back to Danica.
Yeah, it's a problem with hag ravens. Okay, going down a river bit. So I will, nothing exciting happens, I will, see you there. Hey Zora,
Yes?
how does it feel to be back home?
Does this town look different at all to you?
Well, I know, it's the same old river, but
Yes, I bet Sigrid is still hectoring Calvor like a pet dog. And speaking of which, it's good to see Stump is still alive too. I forget how he got his name. I think it's because he's always curled about like a stump.
did you ever own any pets?
Just one. When I was little, I often went out into the woods to collect flowers. It was there that I found the dirtiest, most flea-ridden mongrel in all of Skyrim. He was also very adorable. The way his fur hung over his tender grey eyes, I called him Sir Cuddles, and I was in love.
How did your family react when you brought the dog home?
My mother was furious, yet my father had a soft spot for his girls, so he tried to find a practical reason for why Cuddles couldn't stay. He pointed to how sick the dog was and how dangerous diseases were in the wild. I cried all night, burying my face in my hands. I never even noticed that my sister was gone.
When did she return?
It was hours before dawn when the door creaked open, and I saw my sister with a healthy Sir Cuddles trundling on behind her. She spent last of her savings on a hog feather and a charred skimmer hide, and even brewed the potion herself. Silly me, my instincts were to hug the dog. But looking back, it's the memory of my sister's compassion that I truly covet.
You've got a drum, that's what to do. Right,
Alright,
let's go into the inn.
Greetings, Gore.
You're nothing but trouble.
Yep.
All right then.
So does your pitch, boy. Didn't I tell you last time to be...
Ordnar, have you heard anything about
Specific.
Jocelyn?
If you
Yeah,
want someone's
I've seen your
business,
sister
point
walking out the door.
stain on their chest plate,
Really?
or the
I know
blood
she
on their
doesn't like to be seen in Riverwood. Why did she come?
But you
Don't know, but some of the Jarl's men came by and left this bounty letter.
Go
Rogue
tend to the
wizards
chickens,
down in
boy.
Falkreath.
Do you think they found her? I'm starting to get worried.
Worry about yourself.
This is grave news, my hero. Bounty hunters will not spare a renowned witch. If my sister has fled to Falkreath, she might try to cross the border.
Yeah, see, also they're ruthless, so they're lucky if they just kill her.
I know, and we must act quickly if she's to have any chance.
Yeah.
But we can't rule out the possibility she yielded. I want to check the barracks in Falkreath. By the gods, I hope she's there. Ready to
Come
move?
on in.
Yeah,
Just
sure
go
am.
for the fire. Take a seat and get the cold out.
Okay, let's go to Falkreath.
And the braggart did swagger and brandish his blade as he told the book.
Right, let's go. West London, the lake. Right, so next stop, Falkreath. Hope to see you there. I think there's vampires in here, soul ghosts. I'm gonna let them take care of it.
This path can only lead to a spark silence. I wanted to avoid.
That's the last of them. But we should be cautious in case there are others.
Can't hide from me.
Well, whoever it is, it's or something.
Come on, show yourself.
Lay it out, I guess.
Guess so. Yeah. Staying there. Pushing anyway. Handy for pie, lovely. Nice, okay. Yeah, there was a vampire. Right, how far do we have to go? We're halfway there, so gonna pick up Frost again and be on our way. Okay, speak to someone in the Faulkney's barracks. The Earl's currently asleep, so none if he's not going to wake him up. So going straight to the barracks. Who's this guy?
A visitor! Always good to see a new face. Don't mind me though, just think of me as dust on the wall.
You're all a big speck of dust.
So I am, milady. But I'm still dust. The guards ignore me, and the flies pay no heed. So, why should you?
So tell me about yourself.
Certainly, milady. The name's Lyric. I used to be a stable hand up at the old Ashwood farm in Helgen. It wasn't an easy life. The servants used to joke that old Lady Ashwood could teach the military a few things about torture. That's why, when I came of age, I took what little money I had left and bought myself a sword.
So you're an adventurer.
I guess you could call it that. I'd say I was a stable hand with an overgrown butter knife. When that didn't work, I came crying back to Lady Ashwood, but the old lady was dead. But I was going to work that stable, one way or the other. Turns out, it was the other.
So where did the name Lyric come from?
Mum wished for me to become a bard, milady, although she never learned how to spell.
Lyric.
But it turns out it takes more than a name to make a man. My fingers were made for holding a brush rather than a lute. And my arms were better for stabbing with a pitchfork than pounding a drum. But, like a bard, I have been known to tell the guards and prisoners a story or two to help pass the time.
What are you in for?
Would you believe me if I said I was framed? I guess it wouldn't matter much if you did, unless you're the new captain of the guard. No, I'm just your average horse thief. I suppose my presence here is proof that, I ain't a good one.
I believe that you are framed. I must find a way to clear your name.
I thank you, milady, but my name's been run through enough mud that even the flies won't touch it.
So how did you get caught?
It was fear. Plain and simple. I was at the Sleeping Giant when I got approached by two shifty folk with hoods covering their eyes. The first one sits beside me and buys me a drink, while the other stands in the corner. He goes, "I hear you're the man to see about a horse." I tell him, "Sure, my lord, I am." He tells me he needs two. One for him and one for his sweetheart. I'm guessing a Breton girl by the size of her.
Was there anything distinctive about this woman?
The Breton made me real nervous, always whipping her head round to see if anyone was looking. But it was her hands that caught my eye. She had calluses tough as a goat hide, and all the dirt in Skyrim under those fingernails. She wasn't built like no adventurer. And she wasn't some college mage living in the city either, if you catch my meaning. I think she was a witch.
Sounds like they were on the run.
Yes, milady. I figured that's why they needed me, since I used to work the stables for the Ashwoods near Helgen. Except the gate was too heavily guarded. Falkreath was off the main road, but safer for a witch, I take it.
So did you agree to steal the horses?
Well, truth is, I was so sore at the Ashwoods, I probably would have stolen the horses for free. But that's no way to make a living. I told the boy I only needed one other rider. The girl could wait for us by Peakshade Tower, and I'd collect the rest of my fee there. Except when the job was done, it wasn't the boy waiting for me at the clearing. It was the witch.
What happened next?
The whole ride west I had that hag raven at my back, with all kinds of bad thoughts running around in my head. I don't know what it was that set me off. Maybe it was just the wind, but I laid my heels into that horse and rode as hard as I could into the city. It didn't take long for the guards to figure out the horse wasn't mine. But by Ysmir's beard, at least I'm alive.
Wait, this stranger's name, was it Jocelyn?
Where'd you get there, Zora?
As a matter of fact, milady, I think it was. You're not acquainted with her, are you?
She's my sister.
Oh, pardon my language, milady. If it's any consolation, I'm sure she made it to Cyrodiil.
Somehow I doubt that. My girls were waiting for her there for quite some time. Evidently, the snowstorm brought her back, and with it, my property. Now don't give me that look, girl. I don't care if your sister lives or dies. Meaning I'm more than willing to let her live, if it saves me the trouble of dealing with you. I simply want what is rightfully mine.
And what is that exactly?
Girl, this is hardly the place to talk of such things. Come to the graveyard. At least the dead share no secrets.
I didn't like this one bit. Jocelyn would not steal.
She possibly had a good reason.
A very good one. Jocelyn does not act impulsively. She's a quiet woman, and if she stole something, it must have been urgent. Yes? I'm right here. Alright.
Well, anybody else interesting in here? Someone else might know something. Oh, who's this guy?
Need something? Need something?
Well, apparently, if you're sitting a bit closer to the bars, I'll be able to speak to you. It's weird. What?
Need something?
Yeah, well, it's tough. Never mind. I'm going to talk to this
Need something?
woman. Down by the graveyard, wherever that is. Path. Right, here down here it is. Where this old hag is. Where are you? There she is. Shed some light in the situation again. That. Yes. Zora.
So, you're Jocelyn's sister. She never talked much about you, but the girl never talked much at all. I thought she was a sodding mute, which was good. I tire of young people and the endless flapping of their tongues. She made for the perfect apprentice.
Jocelyn would never join a coven. Something must have happened.
That's another thing about you young people. You think you know everything. So arrogant. For your information, your sister joined our coven and was otherwise happy until her greed got the best of her. Of course, it was only a matter of time before I caught the traitor, which is why she escaped into the very crystal she stole.
What do you mean? What crystal?
My, you're stupid. And ugly.
Oh, that's enough.
The crystal is the property I was referring to earlier.
This is not the time for petty insults, witch.
He's
How
not.
did she escape into a crystal?
Young people, so impatient. The crystal is a key, a portal to another plane of existence. The legends say it would transport you to a paradise of eternal youth. Naturally, for someone of my years, this seemed like an attractive prospect. The devil is in the wording, of course. Eternal youth indeed. It's a curse. Anyone who enters the plane turns into a child. A child of body. And a child of mind. God knows I warned the stupid girl. But young people just do not listen. In any case, the only way to revive the crystal's power is to remove the soul inside it. Thus, our goals are one and the same.
Where can we find this crystal?
My girls tracked her to Bloodlet Throne, which means she ran from my coven right into a castle full of vampires.
Right.
Sometimes I wonder if your sister is no ordinary fool, but the kind of fool so foolish that her name should be carved on the tree of all creation. As in, Jocelyn Fairchild, the mother of all fools.
All right, witch. You can tell me what you wish, but I've had about enough of you bad-mouthing Jocelyn.
That would not be wise if you wish to see your dear sister again. I am the only one who can open the portal. I would do it myself, but why risk my life when I can risk yours? In exchange, the girl is allowed to live. I trust we have a deal.
Fine, but try anything funny and I won't hesitate to take your head. I'm sorry for that display, Maria. I know you're not used to seeing me angry. I'm not used to it either. But when I talk to that
That's a
hag...
prize, Zora. I don't know how you feel. I don't know how I restrained myself either.
Perhaps my leash has matured. I am glad because as it turns out, we need her alive. As much as it pains me to see.
Well, when the time comes, just say the word and she die.
The word. Now I jest. Still, if the hag is alive, I do not know if Jocelyn can ever be safe. Is killing her the right thing? I At some point I know, I will tell you. Maybe a secret sign is not such a bad idea. How about if I scratch my ear? Nah, it may actually be itchy. How about if I say, I am hungry for a goat roast? Yeah, that will be the signal.
What are you two idiots babbling on about? Let's get going.
Okay. Wasn't it thrown, eh? There. Okay, so let's go and help Zona, and I think that will be in the next one. I think this has been on a bit long enough, so until next time. I will see you there. So, bye for now.